Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Xplic right here with you guys with the fourth part to What If Deku Had an Explosion Quirk. Now, if you guys do enjoy this part, be sure to like, subscribe, all of that jazz. And yeah, remember, God is awesome, you guys are too. And let's just skip all of this and let's get straight into this epic intro and the epic what if, which is what if Deku had an explosion quirk. Let's go! Now, before this part kind of does start up, you may have noticed. Yeah, sorry, I've been away for about 2 weeks, I think. It's been nearly 2 weeks, gee whiz. Anyway, I'm so sorry about that. It's just, I had a lot of school stuff to get done, but I'm finished. I'm out of school, I'm done with all that. I've just got exams, and then I'm out, and I'm free to do what ifs and other stuff. So hopefully that makes up for not posting for 2 weeks. But anyway, enough with that. I hope you guys do enjoy this, and let's just get straight into the what if. So Deku, he gets out of the car as he arrives at Daika City at the age of 19 years old. Therefore, it has been a 5-year time skip or something like that. Yeah, 5 or 6 year time skip. So he gets out of the car at the age of 19 as he goes up to the tower, and as he goes there, he greets all of the members of the Metal Liberation Army. He meets everybody as he goes up and is greeted by kind of everybody. So as he goes up, he has become a leader or commander person alongside his quite close friends like Curious, Trumpet, and Skeptic. So he's become one of the high commander leader peoples. So as he kind of greets everybody, he's talking to them, asking how has everybody been going. He's been away for a little bit as he's been doing what Deku does, murdering people. As pretty much as he kind of is talking to everybody, Redestro walks in as he says, "Sir, you asked me to come in. Is there any reason?" As Redestro says, Yes, Izuku, my good boy. I need you to do a scouting mission. I know this isn't very much your style, but I do need you to gather information about this League of Villains that I've heard about. Apparently they're gaining kind of people and kind of villains to attack the UA campus and UA college or high school. As we cannot allow this. They will become too much of a threat, possibly. So I need you to gather information about them and keep tabs on them. His dick is like, alright, how long do you need me to do this for? Just keep getting tabs off them, or just a certain amount of time? As Redestro says, keep on them for now. I'll alert you or call for you when I want you to stop. But I just need information. As Deku, he nods his head, he's like, alright, I'll try and find some informants, as you could call it, as he brings up his hand into a snapping position, as Rita's just like, yes. Oh, well, I do not really care for the way you do these things, I just need the information, so go on, my boy, get what you need to get done. As Deku's like, yes sir, as he kind of walks out and goes down to the car as he heads for a different city. Let's say Mostafu City. As he goes in there, as he meets up with a villain who he has already kind of got as an informant for other things, as for black market or whatever. As he calls him up, he's like, hey, meet me at so-and-so place, and I need information from you if you got any. As the villain's like, yes sir, right away. As about 10 minutes pass as Deku arrives at this alleyway. As he walks in, as he sees this man, as the man kind of bows, he's like, detonate sir, I'm very sorry for the less appealingness of my attire. His Apollion's like, I don't care. Oh no, not Apollyon. Oh gee, well sorry, I've been doing too much. What is it? The Tensuro, whatever. But yeah, so as Deku kind of says, it's fine, I don't care for your attire. Just give me the information I want. Do you know anything about this League of Villains that is popping up? As the villain, he starts trembling. He's like, as Deku's like, your trembling is giving you away, my friend. If you know something, you better tell me now, or else we may have problems. As Deku starts kind of scratching his thumb with his middle finger. Is in a snapping position, if you guys didn't get that. Yeah, as the man's like, yes sir, so I have heard something about the League of Villains. Apparently they're bringing in like villains and stuff that they want for an attack, and they want to, I don't know, I think they want to kill All Might. I heard one of the villains state. Is Deku's like, oh okay. Well, when is this going to take place? As the man's like, I'm not sure, sir. Do you want me to get more information? As Deku's like, that would be very helpful. As the man's like, yes, sir. As the man, he does kind of fade away. As I'm gonna say, this guy has a shadow kind of teleportation quirk. So if he like has shadows, he can kind of disappear into them and kind of become invisible in the shadows and teleport. Let's say, I don't know, it's not very important. So, pretty much after this happens, Deku does leave, as later on he does get a call from this man stating that he needs to meet up with him. As pretty much a few days later they do meet up again, and Apollyon Deku gets told more about this kind of the USJ and how it's going to be going. As pretty much Deku just keeps in touch, and he does find out about the kind of USJ and how it does get attacked and its failure, or how it's going to get attacked. As a few days later, or a day later, Apollyon does meet up with this informant one more time, as the informant does tell him that the USJ was a failure, as like pretty much all the villains apart from 2 of them were taken down. As Apollyon or Deku is like, alright, well, that's good. Anyway, we'll keep in touch. I may need you for something else. As pretty much the informant's like, yes, sir. As he's kind of got a little bit of a scowl on his face. As Apollyon, or Deku, sorry. As Deku, he kind of glazes up a little bit as he sees some kind of strange thing on the roof, as he flicks a stone that he had in his pocket as he flicks it with a tiny explosion against the rock, sending it flying as it hits this person as he falls down into the ground, as he's kind of like, what's going on? As he's like wondering, like, what? How did you see me? As the Informer's like, damn, it was a failure. As the opponent's like, oh, you were trying to kill me, huh? As the Informer's like, no, wait, please. As the opponent snaps his fingers as they both detonate and blow up into a billion pieces, pretty much only leaving blood splatters all across the alleyway. As the blood does splatter on on Deku's. If I've said Apollyon through this, I'm sorry. I've got the tincture of what if stuck in my head, so yeah. Anyway, as pretty much Deku, he's got blood on his face as he's like, so unnecessary. As he pulls out a kind of hanky or a handkerchief as he wipes the blood off, as he walks out of the alleyway. As about 2 weeks later, the UA Sports Festival does go on, as he goes to the sports festival, as he watches the first year sports festival, as he sees these people fighting this kid with a fire, or not a fire quirk, but like an ice quirk that freezes over everything, as he sees also another kid with explosions, with kind of a temper it looks like, another guy with engines, a frog looking person, and yeah, as he watches that, he's like, a few of these guys could be good for the Metal Liberation Army. As pretty much opponent's like, okay. Anyways, that'll be too bad. As he watches the rest of it, as he watches the Calvary Battle, as that pretty much goes on pretty averagely. Todoroki wins it, and everything kind of goes on the same with all the other matches, apart from Deku's not there. Therefore, pretty much, I'm going to say Todoroki would still win against Bakugo, since he kind of hesitated on the fire quirk against Bakugo, but since he wasn't even told to use it, he wasn't told that it's your quirk, not his, that he would still beat Bakugo, since he didn't have that hesitation. As pretty much after this, it is the awards ceremony, as Deku does leave, as pretty much the final battle does happen, as Todoroki kind of knocks Bakugo out of the stadium. As let's say Bakugo won. He does his house impact and blows him up. Let's say that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But anyway, so Deku. I'm so sorry. As Deku, he pretty much rocks or goes out as he's like, alright, I guess that's enough. I've had my entertainment. As he walks out, as Deku, he kind of walks out. He leaves the premises. As he walks out of UA, or out of the building and all of that, as he walks out and snaps his fingers, as the entire building collapses, with explosions going on around it, inside of it, on top of it. Explosions are everywhere. And now, if you're wondering how this is happening, we're gonna rewind a day. As pretty much Deku, he walks up to a building, as he sees that it is a home for kids, or an orphanage. Oh, you people can see where this is going. As he pretty much walks in with 3 other people, as pretty much these people have a fire quirk. No, that fire quirk's been used too much. Let's say he's got a laser beam finger quirk, so he can shoot lasers out of his fingers. So he's got a laser. One guy's got a laser finger quirk. One guy has got a it's kind of like crust, or a rock kind of hand and shield quirk, so he can create shields and kind of gauntlets out of rocks. and the third guy has got a telepathy kind of quirk. So, pretty much, these guys are Deku's kind of personal kind of fellas. They're part of his main kind of group. He's got his own little squad. They're pretty cool. So they kind of get turned, or they're kind of his own little squad members. Sorry. Yeah. As Deku, he kind of walks in there with those three as the kind of person, the kind of head person lady kind of guy. She is at the receptionist. She's like, hello there, what are you doing here? Would you like to adopt a child or something? I don't know what orphanage is like, but yeah. So she's like, greetings, what brings you to this fine establishment? He's like, I'm here for a kid. She's like, oh, well, would you like to meet some of them? He's like, that won't be necessary. I'll take them all. As he brings out a kind of stone out of his pocket and puts it kind of on his finger, as the mistress gets shot in the kind of shoulder kind of thing she gets shot, kind of the stone gets flung square into her skull as it detonates in her brain, killing her. As pretty much the kids hear kind of a small explosion as they kind of all rush her down, as Deku's like, alright kids, I'm adopting you all. As they're all like, yay, as Deku says, alright, do it now. Well, yeah, he's like, alright, do it now. As the telepathy guy, he uses kind of his telepathy as he but mind controls all of the kids. As they kind of walk out, as they all kind of walk into a bus, as he's set up. He kind of, Mid-Liberation Army, they've got resources, they bought a bus. So, they brought a bus and they've got literally every single kid from that orphanage. As they kind of walk up, as Deku, he goes around to, let's say, 40 kids were at their orphanage. Why not? Let's make this brutal. As the kind of that happens, he goes around and pretty much touches every single one of the kids, as he grabs a handful of pebbles, reasonably sized pebbles, like, I don't know, the size of a fingernail or something, and he grabs a handful of them and puts them in every single kid's pockets, as he puts a handful of pebbles into kids' pockets. So each kid has got about 10 pebbles in their pockets, maybe 20 or 30, who knows. But anyway, as they also get one of the Metal Liberation... No, they don't. Okay, retcon that. As pretty much we're going to time skip maybe 2 hours before the festival does start, as Deku and kind of the bus of children kind of arrive way outside of UA, as they all kind of walk in, as they've all been given tickets. They were given tickets by the Metal Liberation Army, and they go around underneath the kind of building, making their way around without being seen by security. And since Hound Dog is there, let's say that they get given like stench things, or I don't know, something that makes them not smell from Hound Dog. So Hound Dogs can't smell them. As pretty much they go around, and as they are walking around, they place they drop pebbles by every single pillar as they walk around, and they finally dispose of every single stone. As the Planus Festival does start up, they then kind of all sits down in their designated seats placed around the kind of area. Placed around the audience area seating of the arena, as they're kind of there, as kind of everything as you have seen goes to present, as Deku snaps his fingers, as people look, like the kids start glowing, and the people are wondering like what's going on, like why are the kids glowing, as people's looking around, as they realize, like the heroes realize, oh no, as pretty much at this exact same time some security guards are walking around the walking around the car park, as a kind of security guard, he's walking past as he sees a glow in a corner kind of area next to a pillar. As he walks past, as he looks down, as he sees it's a little pebble starting to glow and expand, as they're wondering like what's going on, as it explodes, or as he pretty much picks it up, as he's wondering like what's going on, as it explodes in his hand, killing the man immediately, as all of the stones and all of the orphans in the arena blow up. They all get detonated from Deku's snap. He's Thanos. He wipes out everybody. But yeah, so Deku, he snaps as he blows up everything. As the arena starts like pretty much falling down and exploding, as heroes are some heroes do die, some kind of people have to, use their quirks to save themselves and other people, as they all a lot of casualties go on, and a lot of the hero students have been injured or killed. As I'm not gonna say who, because I don't really know, but anyway, as this kind of happens, Deku, as he hears the explosion, as everything goes down, Deku walks walks away, as heroes, police officers, and fire people, and all of them are running back, as they're running, freaking out, like the sports festival, like the arena has just blown up, as they're freaking out, wondering what is going on, how has this happened, and who would do such a thing. And that is where we're going to end this part off. I know, it got pretty dark there at the end, I do know. But anyway, so I do hope you guys did enjoy this part. If you did, be sure to subscribe, like, all of that jazz. If you made it to the end, please give me ideas. I've run out of ideas for this series. But, yeah, so if you guys do have any ideas or anything that could progress the series forward, then be sure to put it up in the comments or whatever. But anyway, yeah, just remember God is awesome, you guys are too. And, yeah, just hope you guys have a great day. I will see you guys in the next one.